Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Ryker here. It is Sunday morning and we're going for a ride. Gonna catch up with this Atlanta Spyder group in Cartersville, and I am running a tad bit late. Supposed to meet up at 8:30, which shouldn't be an issue for me, but I just realized I am low on gas, so I'm gonna see if I can make it. If I can make it to the exit and then fill up gas, we'll see what we can do here. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to push some boundaries here. So, beautiful Sunday morning. The crappy part is that it's supposed to rain again, I think, today, which is really messed up because there was supposed to be no rain, and then all of a sudden we have rain, and it's just, I keep saying it, it's just stupid July weather for you. So hope you guys also get a chance to get a ride in today. At least if you're local, at least till the evening. I think it says it's going to start raining at 5 p.m. so right now it's 8 o'clock. So that's plenty of time to get a ride, and it's nice and cool in the morning right now. That's good because it's supposed to be 91 degrees, which is another hot day today. But that's 91 degrees in 91 degrees in Atlanta. Hopefully, if we're going up to Blue Ridge area, it should be a little cooler. So I'm pretty excited to meet up with the group for the first time. I've actually packed my rain gear as well, and this should be fun. Let's hope it doesn't rain on us. Let's hope we're done with the ride way before the rain. I think we probably will be. I'm guessing we'll be done by, we should be done by 3 o'clock or so. Having lunch at 11 o'clock. I'm not sure what the restaurant is called, but we're having lunch at 11, and we'll probably ride for another 2-3 hours and then head back home. So I'm hoping we'll be home by 3-4 o'clock, and the rain stays away till 5 o'clock. That would be best. So I've got 31 miles till empty showing on my gauge cluster here. I don't think I'll be getting all 31 miles out of this, but even if I can get 15 miles out, that would be perfect, because it's not that far to Extreme Propulsions from where I live. It's about 10 exits up and a couple of miles, 3 miles inside, so it's about 15 miles away. So, and the wheels start rolling at 8:30 over there, so I hope I make it. Alright, we're just filled up with gas, and we're got about 5-6 minutes left, and we are about 3-4 minutes away, so we should be good. Put it back on range, zero this out. You know, the funny thing is, every time I fill up gas, I don't know what it shows you as your range, and I know it goes up as you ride, but the funny thing is, it always shows 110 and then always just goes up to 120 maybe. I've never seen it go above 120, 125 maybe. And I just filled it up on fumes. It said 22 miles to empty when it just went blank after that. And I was at 145 miles to the tank. And by the time I took the exit 288 and made it up here to the Shell gas station, I was exactly 150.0, like not even 150.123, no, 150.0. And I know if you don't push the bike that much, I know it'll give you 150 miles to the tank at least. So I'm not sure why the distance to empty never reflects that, but it's alright. It's alright. Alright, how much time do we have? Alright, we got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna slow down. I don't want to get a ticket here Sunday. Next thing you know, there are cops over here just waiting for somebody like me to get a bonus. I'm just glad that these lights are green, even though there's cars on each side of the traffic here. So anywho, beautiful morning, but you know, I can already tell that it's heating up. I'm wearing my regular jacket here, and I'm already feeling kind of sweaty inside, so I don't think it's 68, 69 degrees anymore. So here we go. We're just maybe another couple of miles away, so it'll be interesting to see if everybody shows up. Generally what tends to happen in group rides is that you get everybody's excited and everybody's ready to go, and then you have extra people signed up, and then when the day actually arrives, not everybody shows up. So it'll be interesting to see if everyone shows up here. Back in Cartersville, it's almost like I'm going to work up in Rome. There we are, we're approaching, so let's see how many people there are. Well, I don't really see a whole lot. Oh, I do see some, just a couple, a few of them. About 3 people showed up out of, so 3, I'm the 4th one out of 9 people that are supposed to show up. So anyway, let me go ahead and stop and say hello to everybody. So we got some Spyders here. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, and just like that, we are off. We are off to my first group ride with these guys, and I didn't want to bring them on video because I'm not sure if they'd want to be on video or not, but I did tell them, if you see me talking to myself, don't be alarmed. And surprisingly enough, out of these 5 bikes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bikes, we have one person who's already seen plenty of my videos, so I was kind of excited about that. Uh-oh, we lost our last guy in the first traffic light, so we're gonna stop over here, and hopefully they can catch up. We're just left on our way to Blue Ridge. I forget the name of the restaurant, and you know what, I always forget names. I'm really bad with names, but I forget the name of the restaurant, but we're gonna go have lunch there, and ETA for us is somewhere around 10:30, 11, so we got a couple hours of riding ahead of us. That's cool. So right now we're gonna try to get through Cartersville, and as soon as we start hitting the back roads, I'll check back with you guys. Alright guys, so we are now in the back roads somewhere. I have no idea, but I gotta say the weather's beautiful. We're still somewhere in the low 70s, I believe, because it was hot enough for the jacket though. I don't think anybody in the group's wearing a jacket, but you can feel a little bit of the cool breeze. So yeah, look at that. We're in the countryside now, boys and girls. So we've got 3 Spyders in the group and 2 Rykers. I'm just happy there's another guy who showed up on a Ryker. That's pretty cool. I'm not the only one now. But it looks like what we have is we have 2 RT Limiteds, and the one in the middle is a white one, which is probably the newest of the Spyders here, and that is the F3T, I believe, F3 Touring, with the tour pack and side cases and all of that. I'm not sure of the model names yet with the Spyders, but I believe it's a F3T. So good. So I don't see any of the newest I don't know if they're called the RTs or not, but those are really cool. The 2020 model Spyder RTs, I guess is what they're called, the newest ones. Man, they look nice with the full digital gauge and, you know, really powerful LED headlights and whatnot. And, you know, if I stick with the 3-wheelers, I think that's going to be my future bike. If I go back to 2 wheels after this, then it's definitely somewhere in the Goldwing area is what I want. The new Goldwings I really dig. I'm not a Goldwing guy, I never liked it, but man, when they launched, ever since they launched the new model in 2018, I dig it. Alright, so I guess we turn off on Highway 53. I've never been here before as well, but look at this. It looks like, I don't know if we're in the twisties yet, but got some nice curvy roads ahead of us, seems like it. This is pretty cool. And it looks like we're headed towards Jasper. And I guess we're just gonna cut across from Jasper somewhere. You know, I've never ridden a Spyder, and if you guys have a Spyder, let me know how much work do you have to put in versus a Ryker in these corners, because I imagine naturally that because the Ryker doesn't have a power steering system, that probably takes a little bit more effort to go through the corners, to put the Ryker through the corner than the Spyder. And I could be wrong, but that's what I want to know. If you guys want to let me know in the comments below, is it a tad bit easier to put the Spyder through the corner just because you have that power assist on the handlebars, or not? Let me know. It almost feels like if I had to compare 2 of these models to cars, I would probably say that the Spyder is like the Lotus Evora, and the Ryker is like the Lotus Elise. Minimum amenities and minimum power amenities versus the Evora, like the Lotus Elise versus the Evora. And you get the same excitement out of both the cars, but in the Elise you don't have power steering or any of the, you know, other amenities like you would in the Spyder versus the Ryker. So I don't know, that just came to my head. I thought I shared with you. I don't know why, but if I had to compare these 2 of the same manufacturers, different models, to cars, I would closely resemble them to like the Lotus Evora and the Lotus Elise. Alright, so we've turned off a little while back. We turned off onto Georgia 136. And looks like we're headed towards, it says Little Rock. So these are really nice and calm roads here. I've never been on these roads, and very, very pleasant little bit of country over here. I like it. These are perfect, you know, motorcycle roads. Just not a whole lot of twisties, like you don't expect a dragon, but but enough turns to keep you awake, and this is quite pleasant. Just want a laid back, relaxed ride. These are good roads. Talking Rock, look at that. Never been here. Small town. Oh, thank God we're stopping, because my helmet is killing me, digging into me right now. Alright, let's see here. So we're gonna take a quick break and get right back to you with you. I'm gonna quickly pan around to show you the bikes. We got two RTs, one F3, two Rykers over here. So I don't want to take the camera too close to them because I don't know if they want to be in the video or not. But cool, we're gonna take a quick break and resume our riding soon. Just left and I want to show you guys something. Check this out. Fuel stat 37.1 miles per gallon. What? We have traveled 90 miles and it's showing 37.1 miles per gallon, and we just filled up here in Aska. I think it's called ASKA. The area is called Aska. We're in Blue Ridge for sure because our restaurant where we're gonna stop and eat is just a few minutes away, and yeah, I mean 37.1 miles per gallon. The roads have been amazing. This is such a peaceful part of the country. I've never been here before. Even this side of Blue Ridge, I don't remember coming up here from this side. Actually, I don't remember coming up to Blue Ridge a whole lot. I may have been here once or twice way back when, but I certainly don't remember going through these roads that we traveled today, and certainly don't remember the marina. And look at that, we are here. I'm pretty excited and I can't wait to try out the food. People are already looking at our bikes. So yeah, we're gonna get some grub here. Alright guys, just left the marina, Blue Ridge Marina. There's only one restaurant there. I think it's just Blue Ridge Grill, or Blue Ridge Marina Grill, I believe. So decent food, not too bad, not too bad. I gotta tell you, these roads are beautiful, but I'm a little scared that we might get stuck in the rain going Not that I have any issues, it's just that just the rain just takes the joy out of riding. But look at this beautiful, right here, Blue Ridge right here on the right. Look at that. There's a dam underneath us, obviously. Nice. Beautiful place. So I believe this is my first time coming up to Blue Ridge, so beautiful place. I don't know if you guys have been down here, but if you have, hit me in the comments below. Nice place. We're just on our way back now, and I've heard, I don't know, I think 360 or 60, Highway 360 or Highway 60, I don't know which one it is, but I've been told that the route back is very scenic, very beautiful. I gotta tell you, I was thinking of ordering the comfort seat. I just called it the comfy seat. The comfy seat. I was thinking about ordering the comfy seat, governor, but I decided against it. Why? 300 bucks. Why? What I did order was an Airhawk, which was 89 bucks at Amazon. I already have an Airhawk, but mine was for my old bike, which is the Sport Tour. So I ordered a new one, which is kind of a large size, and it almost seems like it was made for this Ryker seat. It fits it perfectly, shape and everything. And I saw that on Kwasi Motard's video, and he swears by it, and so do I. I mean, I like the Airhawks. I've used it on my old bike, which was a BMW F800 GT, and that bike was like a light sport touring bike. It was not a heavy-duty touring bike, 800cc of light touring. So and it had the standard seat, which was comfy enough compared to some of the other bikes in its class, but I never bothered to get the comfort seat on that one either. So I purchased the Airhawk, which is shaped for like a sports bike or a sports touring bike, and I'll tell you, on the longer rides that worked like a charm, because that seat was pretty much like an hour and a half seat, and that's it. Then you're moving your butt cheek left and right, just trying to get the pressure off. So that Airhawk there, I can definitely stand by the Airhawk products. I mean, I'm sure they can make the price a little cheaper because it's 90 bucks, you know. I mean, I'm sure you have some knockoff versions that are just as good, you know, for 35-40 bucks that I hear people on YouTube say. But so I ordered a large size R. I think it's model R, large size for the Ryker. So that should be more than enough for longer rides. Like today, we've been at it since 8:30, and what time is it? It's 12:45. So we've taken 2 stops and then the lunch, and the stops are barely maybe 10 minutes long. So I must say that the seat is doing great. The Ryker Rally standard seat, that is. I mean, I can just move around. If I feel a little pressure, I move around, and then I'm good for another 30 minutes as I adjust my position on the seat. So the other gentleman who's here with the 900 Ace, the non-rally version, according to him, after an hour and a half or 2 hours, he's starting to feel the pain, and he's thinking about doing something, either get a mat or something, or a different seat. But I let him know that I'm not sure if he knew or not, but I also told him most of the salespeople don't even know this, but the rally seat is a tad bit more comfortable. That's what I wanted to tell you guys again, that being that it's a rally model, and you know, it's made for both on-road and light off-roading, like, you know, dirt trekking or something, so the suspension is obviously taller. And because the Rally is made for going on uneven surfaces, the Rally seat is, I think, at least a half an inch to an inch thicker than your regular 900H seat. So if you ever go into a showroom and you look at it, you can visually see that the Rally seat is about this much thicker. Ow, bug hit me on my neck. How'd that happen? I was flying sideways. So yeah, that's another advantage of the Rally, is the seat is a bit cushier. Even though it's the same material, the material is not any different. It's just a piece of foam, that's all it is. But the seat is just a little bit thicker, that I'm just riding it without any Airhawk or any mats or anything, air mats, anything like that. And would have been let's take about an hour out. So I've been riding 3 hours and 3 hours and 3 hours and 15-20 minutes and counting. And honestly speaking, I have no issues. I can continue to go another 2-3 hours easily before I might feel like, okay, maybe I need to, you know, call it a day or something, but or take a longer break and walk it off. But that's another advantage of the Rally. I mean, the Rally is only $1,000 more. I think that's as far as I remember, the Rally was $1,000 more, and it could have changed now. I can't remember if it was $1,000 or $1,500. I can't remember. But I think if you can afford it over the regular 900, it is definitely worth the extra money you pay, because just the extras you get with it, you know. For example, the suspension upgrade on its own should be worth anywhere from $700, $800 to $1,000. Then you have that link rack, or the link max mount, sorry, the max mount system, which is, I don't know what that's worth, $300. I can't remember. You know, that's just between the suspension upgrade and that, you already have that money out on that extra money you're spending towards the Rally, even if you're never going to take it off-road. Like me, my bike is not seeing dirt in its life as long as it's in my possession. That's not why I bought the Rally. I just bought the Rally for the extras it came with, which I find it to be worth. And then, not to mention, you get the aluminum handguards with it. You know, you get the adjustable rear suspension. So, you know, you get the max mount. So, you know, the upgraded suspension. There's quite a few things. I mean, I think it's definitely worth it. Now, if you don't care for any of those things and you're just gonna ride solo in the city and not go on terribly long rides, you can if you want. But if you don't care for any of the upgrades, then yeah, save the money. Use that $1,000, $1,500 on accessories or something else. This lady in front of me is doing pretty good in the curves. And she must be in her mid-60s to reaching 70s, but she is rocking it. She is rocking that Spyder around these twisties. I don't know where the fifth person is. Can't find them in my mirror. Just gonna slow down a little and see if they catch up. Still can't see him. I know he's a new rider. He's just on a motorcycle for the first time. Matter of fact, I feel like a lot of these Spyder or Ryker owners are first time motorcycle owners. They've never ridden two wheels before, and this is their first time into buying themselves into the open air motoring experience. And yes, I keep saying motorcycles because in the state of Georgia, this is considered a motorcycle. I know there's some hardcore bikers, a small percentage of hardcore bikers who are haters, and they're like, "Ah, this is not a motorcycle, get a real motorcycle," you know. And I'm like, "Oh man, thanks. I was waiting for somebody to give me their opinion," you know what I mean? I was like, I cherish your opinion, please give me more. You know, screw them. You know, I'll tell them to go ahead and you know, get the thing changed in the state of Georgia, and then we won't call it a motorcycle. But in the state of Georgia, this is classified as a motorcycle, as I am sure it is in a lot of other states. Now, automatically, when you're on a Spyder or a Ryker, people assume that you're a new rider, and you know, it could be a chance that you are, but doesn't mean that, you know, doesn't mean that some bikers start to you know, just kind of act like jerks and disrespect Spyder or Can-Am riders because they're not on two wheels. I mean, me, I've had my license for over 20 years. This is my first time I'm riding a three-wheeler. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. And like I was telling the group, you never know, maybe after a year or two when I'm done with this one, I might not even go back to a three-wheeler. I might go to a two-wheeler, or I might not go back to a two-wheeler and I might just upgrade to a Spyder. You never know. But it doesn't mean that you start acting like jerks. I mean, you know. And I would say not majority of them do, but there's always those one or two, you know, everywhere that'll always act like you know, like we don't deserve to call these machines motorcycles. Yes, they are motorcycles as far as the state of Georgia is concerned. Here in Georgia, you need a full-blown motorcycle license to be able to ride a Can-Am. Until recently, I think, until recently, maybe a couple of years ago or 3 years ago, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comment below, but I do remember when I first started looking at these Spyders, like the RSS, I was really interested in them. I thought they were really, really sexy, cool looking, brand new things out there. You had to have a regular motorcycle license to ride this. Now I think, now I believe that you can just get a specific three-wheel license, and you're not able to, you know, ride two-wheel motorcycles, of course, but you're able to get a three-wheel license and just ride the Can-Am trikes. So I think that's what they've done in state of Georgia now. But yeah, I mean, you know, just keep that camaraderie going, whether you're on two wheels, three wheels, you know, whatever. And majority of the bikers keep that camaraderie alive, which is what I like. You know, it's once you're in this club, you know, it doesn't matter who you are or what you're riding. You're part of that motorcycle community automatically. So yeah, so you know, a lot of people write in the comments below that, hey, have you noticed not a lot of two-wheel riders wave at you? I'm like, yeah, I noticed that a lot, actually. I noticed that I would say 3 out of 10 bikes I pass, they don't wave at you. And I say to that, screw them. Who cares if they wave at you or they don't wave at you? You know, those are the same kind of riders who will not wave at you even if you are on two wheels. Who gives a shit, you know? You're here to enjoy your ride. You know, somebody passes by, I'll wave my hand out. If they don't want to wave back, screw them. Who cares? I'm not gonna let that ruin my riding experience for the day. Heck no. You know, they don't want to wave, they don't want to wave, man. You know, forget him. You know, some people, I feel like some people take that to heart. Don't, man. It doesn't matter. They wave at you, no. They don't wave at you, screw them. enjoy your ride, you know what I mean? Have fun in your ride. Forget what everybody else is thinking. Alright, so what time is it? Let's see, it's 1:30. So after 4 hours of riding in the saddle without any Airhawk, I know I was just talking about this earlier, now I'm starting to feel some discomfort to where I'm like, you know, moving backward, and then once that position feels uncomfortable, I switch and move forwards or side a little to one side and to the other side. So that's where now I'm starting to feel this, and everybody is gonna have a different level of tolerance with the OEM seat the Ryker Rally gives you. But I guess for me it's 4 hours, which is not bad for a stock seat. It is damn good. It is damn good for a stock seat. For me, that's not bad at all. You know, between 4 to 5 hours on a stock saddle, not bad. I mean, you know, once I add the Airhawk on here, I'm sure I can go another 4 to 5 hours. So yeah, for me, I can definitely do longer trips on this, no big deal. I do plan on doing a 1,000-mile iron butt ride because I was so upset I missed it because of the handlebar situation, and I wasn't able to go with my older group. But if I have to, I will do it alone. That would be even a bigger adventure, doing it alone. But I want to get that under my belt, you know what I mean? I want to experience that iron butt ride. I know it's not going to be easy, but I want to do that on the Ryker. I want to experience it. I'm sure many people who own Rykers have done it already. I just want to bring that experience to you on video as well. So hopefully, let's say once this rainy season's over, maybe like around end of August or September, I might end up doing that. Alright guys, we are nearing the end of our journey, and looks like I'm starting to get some rain sprinkles on my helmet. Let's hope it's just this little dark cloud up here and not anywhere else, so, because that would suck. We're so close to home. Hopefully the rain can stay away, but we are almost back to where we began, and I do appreciate you guys joining me. Hope you enjoyed the ride with me. I know this is going to be a bit of a longer video, but that's how generally these videos are. And yeah, I mean, this was probably one of my favorite roads so far. Again guys, I appreciate you guys joining me. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and until next time, be safe.